Good afternoon, and welcome to an interview with the First Lady of the United States.
Good afternoon. My name is Martha Washington, born to be Martha Danrage. After I married George Washington, I became Martha Washington.
And can you please tell us, when was your birthday?
Birthday? June 2nd, 1731.
And can you tell us where you were born?
I was born in Virginia, and did you know, unlike many girls my age, I learned to read and write.
That's fantastic, Martha.
Thank you.
Did you have any nicknames?
Lady Washington, after I married George Washington.
Oh, and did he give you that nickname because he was older than you?
No, I was 8 months older than him.
Oh, okay. And was George Washington your first husband?
No, he was the second hundred.
I'm sorry, we couldn't hear you. There was a little technical difficulty on our end.
Husband. He was my second husband. The first one I got married to 7 years after I married him. He passed away in the war.
Oh, sorry to hear about that. And speaking of the war, can you please tell us, did you have any important roles during that war?
Yes.
What year did it happen?
It had the Revolutionary War of 1775. I was the symbol for a patriot cause. I also visited George's winter camp and worked as his secretary. When traveling, I traveled there for 8 years.
That's a long time to be so close to war. Were you scared at all?
Yes, I had to face danger, and I had assigned guard, and I was worried that the British would kidnap me because I was Lady Washington.
How scary. And, well, we're very happy to hear that you were kept safe. Could you tell us, how have you inspired many people during the Revolutionary War?
I donated $20,000 for the soldiers' uniforms and food.
That was so kind of you. Where did you get $20,000 from in the 1700s?
My own money.
You donate $20,000 of your own money?
Yes.
Wow. And what did you think about the war? Did you lose any personal loved ones?
Yes, I lost my son John at the age of 26.
Oh, such a young age.
Yes.
And what happened after the war?
I met very important people in Boston and New York and Philadelphia, and almost a year later, I freed all my slaves, and I lived a quiet life.
A year after George passed away?
Yes.
Oh, okay. And could you please tell us, after the war, what did you do with America's women? You said in an earlier interview that you had enlisted them to provide direct help or aid.
Oh, yes. I made like a company almost where I asked them to help donate money for the soldiers' food and uniforms and liberty.
Oh, that was very kind of you. And could you please tell us, how many children did you have?
I had 4 children. I outlived all 4 of them.
And what age did you live till?
My last breath was May 22nd, 1802, at the age of 71.
Well, we will definitely miss you, Martha, that's for sure. Can you just tell us one last thing? What were some of your hobbies as the First Lady of the United States?
I love to read books, sew, and I love to write too.
We also heard that you were very domesticated. What does that mean? that you like to work on the farm and what you said earlier?
And to live the quiet life.
Yes. Thank you so much for the interview.
You're welcome.
Have a good night.
Thank you, you too.